वेलकम बैक टू वीकेंड आउट। माय नेम इज गौरव। नाम तो सुना होगा। अब चलिए आपको ले चलते हैं ऑल द वे टू शारजा, जहां पर परफॉर्म करने आए थे विलियम क्लोज ऑल द वे फ्रॉम अमेरिका। नाउ विलियम क्लोज इज द फाइनलिस्ट ऑफ अमेरिका's Got Talent and he performed at the Al Majaz waterfront and this was a magical performance of the Earth Harp. The inaugural performance of the musical show featured an original track created specifically for the state-of-the-art Sharjah fountain, accompanied by drums and violin and of course William's own creation, the Earth Harp. The music was choreographed to work in synchronization with the light and laser functions of the Sharjah fountain.
Our fountain is one of the latest technology and as we can see, it's synchronized with the laser and with the fireworks and with a lot of different options which we can have too.
The Earth Harp at the Al Majaz waterfront had something very, very unusual. Now, these strings of the harp extended 300 meters in length, all the way up to the rooftops of the restaurants there. Now, this was a show like no other.
Behind me is the Earth Harp, and these strings are traveling out and attaching to the architecture from the stage. It uses about 3,000 meters of musical wire to create the instrument. The first time I set it up, the chambers were mounted to one side of a valley, and the strings traveled 300 meters across to the other side, turning that part of the earth into a giant harp. And that's where it gets its title. And so I've invented over 50 different instruments, but this is my favorite one.
It's an event which it's really new in the region. It's the first time happening here in the UAE, in Sharjah, and in one of the latest projects of Sharjah Investment and Development Authority, Shuruq, which is Al Majaz waterfront.
The Earth Harp is a musical instrument unlike any other. It uses the surrounding architecture and landscape to turn its environment itself into a deeply resonant harp to create a performance that draws the audience into its very center.
People here are amazing, so much great technology, great architecture, and yeah, you guys really have it going on.
For the audience in attendance, it was an exceptional experience as they got to stand right under the harp and watch William perform. The show was designed in such a way that it not only was entertaining but also left the audience mesmerized. अब इस mesmerizing music से आगे बढ़ते हैं। किसी ने कहा था डर के आगे जीत है, लेकिन किसी ने नहीं कहा था कि म्यूजिक के आगे क्या है। मैं आपको बताता हूँ, म्यूजिक के आगे डर है। सोचिए अगर आपसे कोई कहे कि आपको आग पर चलकर आगे जाना है तो आपका क्या रिएक्शन होगा? आप ये चैलेंज ले लेंगे या आप डर कर पीछे चले जाएंगे? दुबई पोलो एंड इक्वेस्ट्रियन क्लब में कुछ लोगों ने अपने इस डर को काबू करने की कोशिश की। पैर तो चले लेकिन रुके नहीं। Firewalking is considered to be an incredible experience in personal power and a metaphor for possibilities. An opportunity for people to produce results they previously had thought impossible. And to explain this, a group of people from all walks of life gathered at the Dubai Polo and Equestrian Club to overcome their fears. The session started with various psychology and philosophy related exercises.
Basically, it does something in the psyche. Yeah, people live their life according to what they believe. The question is, we are challenging their beliefs. We are trying to challenge their beliefs, and we are telling them whatever beliefs that you have, if you can break through it, it doesn't only allow them an opportunity to break through it, but a lot of changes happens up inside. The question that they start asking themselves after the fire walking is, if I can walk on this, imagine what else I can do this. So the entire stuff is not just walking on fire. The question is, what I achieve, I don't count how many people walked. The question is, how many people overcame their fear? How many people had that breakthrough? How many people had that change? This is an evening that they will always remember in their life.
Then the participants were initiated into the exercise with 3 levels varying on heat and fire quotient. All of them took turns walking on fire, and by the end of it, it was more like a walk in the park for most.
The idea is to give them confidence. And that's why there are a few things that we tell them to do when they're walking for the first time. The first level is to give them confidence that yes, they can walk. Once they get into that phase, then they start pushing their boundaries. It's like, if it's like a small eagle who wants to fly. The eagle needs a little bit push. As soon as you give that push, the eagle is able to fly and take that flight as high as the eagle can. So once they go to the first level, the second and the third level you saw, we didn't even have to tell people. They wanted more fire, they were walking on the flames, and they said, this is less. I was over from my, the liquid that I had, and people were there still waiting to walk.
All participants reported experiencing a huge mind shift wherein they were able to conquer their fears and gain confidence.
Tonight it was really a very excellent experience. I've had many trainings in the past, but I think the training that Munir does this evening is really amazing.
I feel like I can just go out and I can do anything in the world, like literally anything. They ask me to go stand in front of the car and tell it to stop like the Hulk, I'll do it.
नीचे जलता हुआ गर्मा गर्म लालम लाल कोल था, उस पे चलते हुए लोग थे। आप ये सोच भी नहीं सकते हैं कि ये देख के मेरे दिमाग में क्या ख्याल आया। मैं सोच रहा था कि जब इतना कोल पड़ा है तो लोग इस पे बारबेक्यू क्यों नहीं करते हैं, क्योंकि यार मुझे भूख लग जाती है। फिलहाल मुझे बहुत जोर से भूख लग गई है, इसलिए एक काम करते हैं, छोटा सा ब्रेक लेते हैं। ब्रेक के बाद जब हम वापस आएंगे तब हम मिल के खाएंगे।